All right, AB, it's time now for your Coors Light cold hard facts to this one. The Cougs are taking on an Oregon State team that's also 5-5, looking for bowl eligibility, and I would imagine that halftime adjustments in this one will be paramount considering what happened against Stanford last game.
Washington State played the best half of football last week versus Stanford in the second half that they have all year. A lot of that had to do with second half adjustments on the defensive side of the football. I think for the Cougs to win against Oregon State, they have to build off that second half. Offense, defense, special teams, come together, put it together for 4 quarters, really build off that second half from Stanford.
AB, one of the best wide receivers in the Pac-12 this year, has been leading target for Oregon State, Isaiah Hodgins on the outside.
Oregon State wide receiver Isaiah Hodgins was once a Washington State commit. Now he's a 1,000-yard receiver for the Beavers. He's got 13 touchdowns this year, over 1,000 yards receiving. He's Oregon State's go-to guy. At 6'4", over 200 pounds, he reminds me a lot of those big Stanford receivers that can stretch the field. So I think it's really important the Washington State defense, particularly the secondary, control and mark Isaiah Hodgins all game.
Gordo's having one of the most prolific air raid passing seasons in Mike Leach's coaching history, and he already holds the single-season Washington State touchdown record. He's done a lot of that damage by going over the top of defenses, hasn't he?
Yeah, Anthony Gordon likes to stretch the field, and Brandon Arconato and Des Patman both average over 14 yards of reception. Tate Martin nearly 13 yards of reception. But still, I think in this game, if Washington State's offense stretches the field against an Oregon State secondary that really is its weak link, I think that's going to help the Washington State offense. So I'd love to see Anthony Gordon and those receivers stretch the field vertically, put pressure on the Oregon State defensive backs.
All right, AB, thanks so much. It'll be the final home game of the year here against Oregon State. 4 o'clock airtime with Jedediah and Derek up in the booth at 5:30 with Jess down on the field.